You have to dance, Dan. It's part of the rule.
I'm doing the bob.
Sipes, you're naked and you're not dancing.
I'm waiting for the link.
I hope everybody's dancing live. I wish we could see everybody.
I'm totally listening to the lyrics.
All right, that's enough of that. I'm too excited for this guest. Dan!
Yo.
Okay, yeah, we can tweet the link live. Sorry, guys, if we haven't already. We are live right now. We have a very special Valentine's Day show. It's going to be it's going to be so fun, and we are making this a fundraiser. So if you go on to
YouTube,
go onto YouTube right now. Join us for the live premiere. We are raising money for this incredible place that Dan started. Dan, say hi to the world.
Hey, everyone. Pleasure to be on here.
Welcome to the show, Dan.
Thank you. Happy
Dan,
to be here.
You didn't get the memo that it's a special Valentine's naked show for.
Hey, I can go hide under these heat lamps maybe, but
okay, I'm gonna text the link for the Ship It Show live right now. Please come on and please donate, even if you can donate $5. It's helpful. All your donations goes directly to caring for these animals. Dan, I want to give you the space to talk about how you got started and what you do. You're such a hero. You know, Greg and I are big vegans, animal activists. So give us your origin story.
Yeah, tell me all about you, Dan. I want to know.
All right. So I've had a farm in my family for over 140 years, but I never really lived on this farm. I grew up in Southern California and then moved to Austin, Texas, working in technology. And when I was out in Austin, my partner at the time went vegan. You know, she sat me down and was like, "Hey, I'm going vegan. Respect that." I'm like, "Of course I'm gonna respect that. Why would I tell you not to be vegan?" And so eventually I watched a couple documentaries and then I went plant-based as well. And then all of a sudden my dad hit me up, who's living in Michigan on that farm, and was like, "Dan, what should we do with this farm? I don't want to sell it to like a Walmart or anything like that." And I was like, "I want to start a farm animal sanctuary." And literally I started a campaign over Twitter, you know, like, "Here, get a sticker, a founding donor sticker to help me start this sanctuary." And yeah, man, it's been nuts ever since. We've had a TV show on Animal Planet. We've rescued hundreds and hundreds of farm animals in need. So
what?
Yeah.
Did you know that Beast Boy, the character I play in Teen Titans Go, is the first ever vegan vegetarian superhero? Period.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. And we do lots of episodes on Teen Titans Go and the original Teen Titans about veganism and vegetarianism. Even though in Teen Titans Go it's totally outlandish and they make fun of me a lot. But
dude, that's awesome though.
Dan, who's your friend?
This is Lola.
Oh,
Lola.
And she actually her back leg, she's not wearing her prosthetics right now because we take them off at night, but she was born outside during winter months and the farmer didn't realize the mom goat had triplets, so she was left outside and had frostbite. Baby. Yeah. But I call her Princess Lola because she's so adorable. Lola. And she just has her head all in that hay right now.
Oh my God. Greg, I was telling Dan that we talk all the time that our dream life is having a rescue.
It is.
That's all we want. That's all we want to do.
Maybe we could just partner up with you and live on your farm together.
Oh, you guys are welcome anytime.
I already said that.
I know, but we need a special hut for me and Tara.
Oh yeah, we can make it. I actually just
show hut.
Yeah, I want to get like tiny Airbnb houses out here for people.
That's brilliant. Seriously. That's a brilliant idea. Brilliant. So people could come visit and donate. And you can donate live now. Dan, maybe you want to tell everybody where the money goes when they donate.
Yeah, so if y'all can donate, that'd be great. You know, all the money goes towards the animals. We are, you know, a 501c3 nonprofit. I think last year we spent over $180,000 on medical bills for the animals. Yeah, we had a have a lot of special need goats. Like this is Hugo. His face is just adorable. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh
He's a
Hugo. Oh, I
unicorn.
want him. Look
God.
at that guy. He looks
Oh
like
my God.
we got the same beard. Hey, by the way, the way you can make a donation right now is going to our super chat area on the YouTube live right now. You go super chat and make donations, and it goes to Dan and the animals right now. So
Yes,
Yeah.
100% of the money that you put in that donation will go directly to Dan and Care for the Animals. Dan, like caring for your animals, it's no joke. It's vet bills and food and it all
Yeah.
falls on you, right?
Yeah, it is no joke. And we have about 70 acres, 130-ish animals right now, but I can't run the show on my own. This is Dwight behind me right now.
Hi,
Dang.
Dwight.
And actually
wow.
he had what was it? He had to do water therapy on an underwater treadmill. So he got the nickname Aqua Cow. Which is
Oh,
pretty awesome.
My God,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
oh, we got a super chat from Ben Jackson, $10.
No
Oh,
way.
thanks,
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, Ben, thanks.
Thanks, Ben.
Rad.
I love you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Every little bit helps for sure.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Where do you
The-
get most of your animals?
So this is Joey. He has an upper cleft palate.
I love Joey from your
Oh,
Instagrams.
Joey.
Your Instagram is my favorite. It's
Oh, thanks.
Joey. He's doing so much better.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's only got like one working nostril, but he's doing amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of our animals, I mean, all over, either a farmer cannot afford any vet bills and doesn't have, the heart to put an animal down, or there could be a cruelty case. Like we have the three amigos up there, Martin, Chevy, and Steve, and they're involved in a high-speed police chase. And someone decided to try to run away from the cops with a trailer, which is like idiotic. And so that's animal
What?
cruelty.
That's a true story.
Yeah, that happened out in Pennsylvania.
What is
Yeah, it was
wrong
nuts.
with people?
That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite movies, by the way, The Three Amigos. What kind of
Yeah.
animals are the Three Amigos?
They're goats.
Oh my god.
Aw. I mean, I can't
It's-
even imagine. And you're also really handy. You build a lot of the stuff that goes on at your barn.
Yeah, I help out. I'm blessed because I can do whatever I want. Kind of.
That's
Shouldn't
what's
say
up.
it like that. But
Who's
yeah,
that?
this is Big Boy Henry.
Oh, hi, Henry.
What up, dude?
Oh, Henry.
Oh
Film
my
Inspectors made a $2 super chat.
Thank
Oh,
you,
thank
thank you,
you.
Film Inspector. Oh my God, he's so cute. What's his origin story?
So he was actually Cora, I call her goddess. Sorry. Ugh, headset. Cora was our first rescue. She was actually donated to a elementary school fundraiser to be processed as beef.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, and so
stop eating animals.
I know, she has a heart on her head.
yeah,
Oh,
and
mama.
uh,
look at that lady.
a mom was like, "Nah, not on my watch." And so my dad and I just finished clearing that part of the barn out, and we're like, "Let's rescue Cora and one of her pen mates." And so Henry is one of the pen mates, and this is DJ.
Oh,
DJ.
DJ. Hi, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
so
goodness
cute. I
gracious.
mean, cows are just big dogs, right? They're so
Yeah.
loving.
Big grass puppies. I love
Yeah.
them. They're honestly like my favorite.
Oh.
I have
I
this
have so many
theory-
favorites.
I have this theory. There's so much negative, like energy attached to these names they've given these like stock these animals that are killed by the the millions every day. Like cows, it's like a negative thing. Like it's a negative.
Yeah,
For humans, like if you call somebody a cow, it's not a good thing. So therefore,
No.
you look at a cow like, oh, it's just trash. It's not a good thing. We need to call same with this is the same thing with like a pig. Like a pig is like a cop, and it's a horrible like you call
yeah.
it's like saying "f you" to them or something. So we need to come up with new names for these animals and get rid of the old. And I've
That's
come
so
up with a
right.
couple good ones. Like for pigs, they're plump puppies, so plumpies.
Aw.
Plumpies.
We'll do an animated series and we'll rename all the animals.
Right? Isn't that a good idea? What about cow?
Yeah.
What could be a cow? What did
Well,
you
it's
say?
funny
You said
because
grass dogs.
as merchant, oh, what's up, Dexter?
Hi,
Hi,
Dex.
Dexter.
Oh my god.
Oh, they love you so much, Dan.
They're pretty cool. They love everyone here. I mean, if you
Aw.
treat any living being with respect and kindness, like it's hard for them to be a total, butthole to you. So they're all pretty cool. I mean, there are some grouchy ones, but people in life are grouchy, and you give them
Yeah.
space and let them be.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we should do the same with animals.
Exactly.
$5 from Jesus. Thank you, sweet one.
Jesus,
Thank you.
Super chatting it up. Thank you.
Super
all.
chatting it up. Every little bit helps going into feeding and caring for these guys.
It's so funny that you mentioned, the naming of cows and stuff, because I had 2 T-shirts made for the sanctuary here, and one is "Hug a Cow," and the other one's "Kiss a Pig," and they're like our highest merchandise sales right now. We sold so many when the TV show was on.
Aw.
So.
And tell everybody where they can donate, where they can find you, all your social media handles, and the best way to find the barn donation link.
Yeah, barnsanctuary.org, or even on Facebook, Barn Sanctuary. Anything Barn Sanctuary, you're going to find us. And if you're interested in the show, which was a really cool experience, it's on Animal Planet. It's called Saved by the Barn. So, yeah.
Nice.
They ripped off Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. Oh, that's who I should have had on for you. Mark Paul's a good friend of mine. He's a sweetheart. And how many episodes did you guys shoot of that show?
We had 12 1-hour-long episodes. So it was 6 months of shooting. It was fun, but it was just like a lot.
Yeah.
I've never been used. They were in charge of my schedule basically, so that was definitely something new for me.
Yeah, reality shows it's really fun and weird.
What is your regular schedule? Tell everybody how your day.
Well, I wake up, fairly early. Hi. And I do have 2 puppies and a rabbit at home. So
who's that? You have to introduce
this is
people.
Whitney.
Hi, Whitney.
So she's
Hi, Whitney.
She's beautiful.
Oh, she's so cute.
She was in a neglected case too, and she has a tendency to mount me, so I have to watch out. Yeah, so
it is Valentine's Day.
Well, yep.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
She loves you.
What are you doing?
Wow.
But yeah, so I wake up, I come to the sanctuary, help out. The great thing is that it's not just me running the show here. We have 13 staff members that are a facilities team. Then we have animal care, because a lot of our animals are sick and we need to have experts here to take care of them every day. And so that's what really. Are you licking me? What are you doing?
Oh, Meredith, $25. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
That's love, Meredith. Thank you, Meredith Scott Lynn. Super chatting it up.
Oh, where's she going? Where are they going?
They're playing. They're all rowdy in the snow.
Oh my God, they love the snow. So cute.
Joey! And then this is Mike. Mike, I actually brought to California.
Mike!
Where are you going, Mike?
He's blind too, so he's pretty cool. I brought him all the way out to California to try to save his eyesight. We actually, I don't know, where County Line is in Malibu.
Yeah.
I took him there, and Point Doom.
Come on, you took him.
What are y'all doing?
To hang out there?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, because he lost his eyesight, so I wanted him to
smell.
Okay, you're blind. I can't play with you, buddy.
Oh.
But we spent 2 weeks in a van together. Hey, buddy.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Oh,
yeah, got really close to him. He's really nice.
You are an angel. So many people don't realize how friendly, sweet, smart these creatures are.
Oh, they're amazing. I mean, they're just like dogs right now.
Gosh,
they're so playful right now. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, they're showing off for the show.
Yeah. They're excited. They want their own show on Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen, right, Sykes?
Plumpies, and what's the new name for cows though? Because
Jonathan, thank you for your $5.
Thank you.
Every donation helps these gorgeous animals stay healthy. We'll come up with names. And Dan, I also think you should hit Greg and I up for all our voiceover friends. Give every animal their own voice and their own little Insta that they can donate to.
Oh, totally. I actually, it's so cool because I got I'm writing 3 kids books right now, and I got it with like HarperCollins and stuff, and it's really cool because oh, Farmer Dan's here. And then it's like all the animals have their own personalities and their own dialogue in the books. And I absolutely love it.
Aw.
And so it's,
Aw.
yeah, it's a really good way for kids to, learn about how amazing farm animals are. And kids, when they're young, they love animals. And so we tend to forget that.
Well, that's how I went vegan when I was I always loved animals my whole life. And I was, I don't know, elementary school. And like how you got, I'm having a brain fart on the first cow's name that you introduced us to with the heart on her head.
Cora. Yeah.
Cora. So I was at like a royal winter fair and they brought in a cow getting ready for slaughter in front of children. And
What?
and I saw her eye and I saw a tear coming down.
Yep.
And I just felt for her so much. And then the farmer backhanded her in front of everybody. And I was like, I'm never eating an animal again. And I'd already been bugging my parents. I grew up like Jewish caterers. It was like, God forbid you shouldn't eat chicken, right?
Yeah.
I was like, it was like, no, never again. And they're like big dogs. They're big, their eyes, and they feel so much.
Yeah.
Speaking of big dogs,
That's not a big dog. That's
He's
a
the
little
biggest.
guy.
he's the biggest dog on the block.
That's a little guy.
He's the biggest D on the block.
Oh,
Look
so
at that
cute.
face. Look at
He's
that
the cutest.
face.
He's
Oh,
the cutest thing in the whole universe.
Look at this. Look, Greg. Look how
Look,
much
they're
you
looking at
love
each other.
him.
How cool is that?
like who is that?
Look at that. You guys are looking at each other.
Aw.
How about that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my
Hi.
goodness.
Hi.
Dan,
All right.
such a nice treat for everybody who's at
I'm
home and
glad.
might have plans for Valentine's Day, showing all this love for the animals. Do any of these guys live in your house with you?
So they so I've actually, when they were younger, so Lyra the pig grew up in my house for a few months. I got some videos on my social media where like, my pit mix rescue dog and them are just sleeping on the couch.
Aww.
But then pigs get really big. So it was time for her to come to the farm. I live about 2 minutes away from the farm, and my dad actually lives in the farmhouse here. And so he grew up here, and my dad works at the sanctuary too. And
Aw.
he went vegan at 64.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah.
I wish my dad was vegan. I've been begging him, and he's, I think he's on his way. But
Yeah.
man, it just makes such a higher quality of life for everybody if you make that decision for yourself.
Yeah. Don't force it, because no one likes being like preached at too hard.
No, and
But,
you also
like-
need to know what to replace things with. That's the problem. A lot of people
Exactly.
don't know how, or they think it's too expensive, and really it's not. We just need to educate.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. It's
Oh,
totally.
thank you.
totally.
Another donation came in from Albinorian. Thank you, sweet
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you,
We
guys.
love you, Albinorian.
So sweet. Okay, sorry. I want to go back to your day. What does your day look like so people
I
understand?
mean, it's a lot of nowadays, because we're a larger nonprofit. I do a lot of administrative stuff, boring stuff. But I do storytell for the animals. I give tours as well. But a lot of it's like cleaning and building stuff and
And
trying to
making
make-
clothes. I saw you made an outfit today.
yeah, I bought a sewing machine, and I'm now making
Cool.
winter coats for the animals.
Oh,
And so
you're an angel, dude.
I
You're a
know,
real
right?
angel.
Thanks,
What the
man.
heck? You're like, I want to know the day you decided I'm done with this LA life and I'm gonna go.
Oh man.
I was a computer developer in Austin, Texas. I was working out of WeWork in a one-person office, because the rest of my team was remote, and I was just like, man, this is not what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. And this farm has always been like my home base. If life is like really rough, I come back here for a few weeks and like get recentered. And so I wanted to do something really special that my grandmother would have loved. And instead of, just selling this property off to a large corporation, I decided to start the sanctuary. And
Yeah.
it's really, the stars aligned and it worked out.
Beautiful. Well, it looks good
Amazing.
on you. Your aura is really
You're an
angelic.
angel. We're so jealous. Well, we're all gonna come live with you, so we don't have to be that jealous.
Well, now I'm in the chicken coop, so it might be a little loud.
Oh, I'm excited, and I want you to introduce us to. I'm having such a brain fart day. The bird that grew up in your hair.
What?
The bird that grew up in your hair.
Harper was a
Harper.
turkey.
A turkey.
Is
I
a
wanna see
turkey.
Harper. Okay, I want
And
to see
yeah,
Harper.
we'll go there soon.
Okay.
But yeah, here everyone's just kicking it.
Look at these guys. I mean, you have like the Four Seasons of barns. Look how gorgeous your
Oh
space
my-
is.
Yeah, this is like a
Beautiful.
tiny house, like legitimately. So we just put it's insulated, it's got rat wire so they're protected, and it's how animals should be living, and so I'm excited to I'm building them an enclosure this summer where they're gonna have actually pine trees to fly into.
Aw.
Yeah, it'll be
What?
really cool.
And people don't know chickens are really smart. They're friendly.
Super smart in that, they call them jungle fowl, so like they love being in the trees and communicating with each other. And my goal is to try to get our animals that we rescue here to get back to their natural type of habitat of living instead of being grown inside a barn their entire lives and then sadly sent off.
Right. It's so heartbreaking. Like some animals never get to see outside. They never
Yeah.
get outside.
And then here
Oh,
Look at
hi
those
guys. Look how sweet.
yeah, they're adorable.
They're
But,
so cute.
And then one of our Hamilton here, he was raised as a cockfighter in Chicago.
Oh
And
my
so
God.
he has to be alone.
He's a fighter.
Oh yeah.
We're bringing in a surprise fighter for you now.
What?
That you might recognize as soon as he gets his camera working. It's pretty badass fighter.
What? Who?
There's a surprise guest. Zach! Oh my
Oh,
God!
dude, what's up?
Dad! Shazam is at the barn. Shazam is at the barn.
Dude, no way.
What's up, dude?
Not much, man.
I feel like you should be wearing my hat and I should be wearing yours.
I feel like we need to trade places right now. Dude, I love your show, man. It's so freaking hilarious.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And please, I think any of Tara and Greg can probably speak to this too. But you know what I mean? We're entertainers. That's what we are at our core and at our heart. And I think that entertaining people is a form of love and connection. And it's really cool when that we even get to do this stuff for a living is insane.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that you appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yeah. You guys are master storytellers. So, and that's what I try to do here. But
You're doing it,
the
man.
animals.
You're doing it.
I'm working on getting to Lyra the pig real quick.
Okay, we're gonna go see some pigs, Zach. Zach, thanks for joining us. You're such a sweetheart.
Thank you, man. That's huge.
It's one of the most adorable videos I've ever seen. You scratching your pig's chin, and
Oh yeah.
you're just smiling the whole time. That's incredible.
Yeah, Adam, man. That guy's he's awesome. Yeah, now I gotta name some animals after Shazam.
Yeah, you do. You need a Shazam. Well, I like the turkey fighter. One of the fighters got to be or
Here, let's go.
yeah.
Hi, Lyra. So Lyra actually grew up in my house for a while. Hi.
Oh,
Oh my god. Look at that.
look at her.
Dude. Beautiful.
So they have such human-like eyes too. Here, I'm gonna go outside.
Your beard matches her too. You have the same color beard.
Yeah.
Zach, I think you have enough room for some animals where you live now, don't you?
I mean, no. I mean, I live outside of Austin now. Yeah, on a ranch, but my goal has always been for it to become at least some form of an animal sanctuary. We've been recently fostering a lot of dogs there, little puppies, and we've already got at least one of them adopted out. And it's a cool thing to be able to have some space, just for in and of itself, but to be able to use that for more altruistic purposes, I think is a real gift. So if we could bring more animals there and give them a better life or a different life, or find them other human partners, or whatever that is. But we're also going to have working animals as well. And I'm also not a vegan, and I eat animals, so there's all that stuff too. But I very much in the ethical and humane treatment of all living things, and that's why I think what you're doing, Dan, is fantastic. It's so cool that you're we're showing love to other life that I think a lot of it, we've all lost our way and we take it all for granted. And you help remind people not to do that, because there is soul and depth and life in the animals that you're fostering and helping.
Thank you. Yeah. And even though, like, you know, you're not vegan, it's about finding common ground with people and trying to make the world a better place. And so, and yeah, thank you for
everything matters. Everything matters.
Yeah.
Matters, yeah.
So true.
But particularly, I think things that are alive. Yeah. I personally believe that the only real last miracle that we all actually can see with our own eyes every single day is life, because we still can't explain it. You go for a Big Bang and you still can't explain it, and there's a magic behind that, and we're all connected in that. And it's like, man, that's amazing. That's like the Force in Star Wars, you know? I mean, it literally is. And the more we dig into it, the more complex and amazing and dazzling it becomes. And like how much we're learning about plants, by the way. The plants have so much of their own soul and their own kind of identity, and the way that they communicate and the way that they protect themselves. You know, that's certainly things that we take for granted a lot. Animals are animals; they're more enlightened than something. But plants also have this entity about them. You know, so
I can't believe you just said that, because I've just been deep diving into that. Like it's real.
No, it's
well, everything is alive. Everything is communicating. Everything has a voice. You might not be able to understand the language, but there's new scientific methods to actually read how tree active. If you're coming at a tree with violence, or you're coming at it with a saw, the tree freaks out energetically, and the trees around it also are scared too. Everything, and trees are like ancient beings. Think of how much patience you need to have be a tree.
Yeah.
Or a turkey.
Or a turkey.
Oh yeah.
This is Harper.
What's up?
Oh my God, she loves you so much.
So
I mean, Harper grew up in his ear.
Yeah, in my house for a little while, and so
she got so big.
That's a girl.
Yeah, that's a girl.
And listen to her talking. She's talking to you.
Yeah. They have, turkeys were one of the most surprising species I've ever interacted with. Because I didn't grow up on the farm, but I always came back here for summer and like winter vacation. But you know, when we first rescued our first group of turkeys, we named them after the Golden Girls. I just sat in there, and that's the thing. You're just sitting in with the animals and watching them do their thing and talk at you. Like that's how you get to know them, because they do have personalities and different like emotions. It's crazy. Hi. I know.
She's saying yes.
Let me see if I can communicate with her really quick. Hold on.
Yeah, do that, Zach. Do it.
Oh, wait. Let me take the headset. Do it one more time.
Yeah. That's right. You got your earbuds in.
Sorry. Never mind. Yeah, actually, I gobble back. And you want to hear my gobble?
Yeah.
You hear me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We should have
everyone just gobbled with me.
We need to have a gobble off. Oh, look
Tara, you next.
Telling you, it's all about the head shake.
Greg's naked today for the Valentine's show, so he's gobbling naked.
Yeah.
Everyone was.
No, see, isn't it?
You didn't get the text message, Zach?
Oh my God, I love that. So sweet.
I love that the two like professional voiceover artists are like they got their little like padding, they got their acoustics, they got the professional microphones.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. I actually work out of this studio every single day.
Me too.
Every day. Do you have a studio? You have a studio on your property, don't you?
We do. We have a little recording studio. We took this little shed cabin and kind of turned it into a recording studio, and then we have another little shed cabin that we converted into like an editing suite and also VR hangout kind of room. Yeah, it's fun.
Amazing.
I have to get a better setup for myself. I don't think my standing setup is as good. So I'll be picking your guys' brains about mics and all that.
Okay, we'll help you with that. This isn't even my normal home studio. I'm in Toronto. I've actually been shooting an on-camera series here. So this is like my makeshift Toronto studio. I play a drug dealer on a show. It's pretty cool.
I can see it.
Yeah, killing it.
And I just want to tell everybody who just tuned in, we are doing this live on Valentine's Day to raise money for Dan and all the animals that live on his barn.
Yes.
And so if you want to donate in the chat on
Super
the
chat.
super chat in YouTube, we'll give you a little shout out. And of course, we will leave all the information on this video later so that you can send donation. I'm going to donate $500 today.
What?
And I invite anyone on the super chat or in this link to donate to. And we're like so grateful that there are people like you that recognize the sentient nature of these creatures and give them love. You really love your animals. You're not just doing this like just for fun. Like you love these guys.
I do.
tell.
I love them so much. You have no idea. And thank you for your donation. And what's up?
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna ask. And the farm where you're at right now has been in your family for how long?
Over 140 years.
I mean, that's incredible. Man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. It's a centennial farm. And, my grandma was literally born in the house. And so, yeah, it's pretty crazy going through some of her old things. And I'm like going through all of their old photos and trying to digitize them to make sure they live forever. And there's such a history here. It's insane. And it's really cool too, because my dad lives here and works on the farm with me and we get to work with each other. I actually used to live in Austin, Texas, working in technology. And when I was in California as well, like I didn't live around my dad for almost a decade until I was able to start the sanctuary back up. And he was all about it. He was like, Grandma would be proud of you. And so, and any ounce of niceness that I have that I've gotten from my dad, he's gotten from my grandmother.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, my grandpa, yeah, he was a dick, but I'm just nah, he was cool. He was cool.
You just keep it away. I get it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna like mute myself for 2 seconds because I'm gonna drive to the pig barn.
Okay.
Show you the pig palace.
Cute.
So,
all right, mute yourself. Zach, how you doing, cute stuff? How's your life? What are you working on?
If I had a nickel for every time I've had to mute myself because I was on my way to a pig pen,
Right?
0.
Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that?
I'm doing good, thank you. Last year was a real kick to the balls for all of us, except for Jeff, I guess. And this year has started in a much more positive light. I mean, there's for myriad reasons. I think collectively we can all see some of those reasons, and then also just on personal levels. Getting back to work has been very helpful for my soul and my mind and my heart because as I found out in sitting around for so long, I didn't realize how much of my own self-worth I derived from my work until I wasn't working, and it wasn't even my fault. It was, somebody ate a bat in China, and then we found ourselves in the thing, and I wasn't working, and I wasn't liking myself, and I was like, wow, this is really gnarly. So, more therapy and more digging deep and more unpacking stuff and all of that jazz, and that's led to some good positive developments in my own heart and my mind and my soul and my life and work. You guys know, I mean, work to know that you've got some income and you have some purpose and you have some routine and you have some schedule, whatever that is, all those things are very positive. And yeah, I don't know. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm in Toronto shooting a show. I'm a drug dealer. It's cool. It's fine.
Yeah. Hey man, I appreciate you talking about mental health and therapy and all that stuff because I go to therapy every week and I speak about it. I try to speak up more about my mental health to my following and my family and all that. So I think I remember watching an interview of yours a while ago talking about mental health. I forgot what specific interview it was, but I really appreciate you bringing that up.
Oh man. I thank you, but I can't stop talking about it, honestly. I mean, once I figured out just how mentally and emotionally unhealthy I was a few years back, that you don't really know. You're going through life. You've been given just enough tools and information from your parents that, by the way, got very little from their parents. Like
the wrong kind of tools.
They didn't know how to parent you. They learned from their parents who learned from their parents. And that's one of the biggest revelations I had in therapy, which was to stop blaming myself and stop blaming my parents and stop, because it's really ultimately, if you boil it down on the most, philosophical, but also technical levels, we're all just doing our best. And to have that, to be able to really look at that, even in our darkest enemy, or the people that we think are our darkest enemy, and say, oh, look at the 5-year-old child in that person, and look at all of the things that might have happened to them in their lives that molded them into the person that they are. And you can't have grace for that 5-year-old child. You can't look at that person who you previously thought was a terrorist or a killer or whomever you want to pick, and go, oh no, but they're a human being. They're still actually a human being. So being able to dive into that stuff, it doesn't even just help you and heal your own traumas and stuff. It heals the world. It helps us all to actually see each other as, in my opinion, God's children. We are all in this together, and we are all to love each other on the same level, to love yourself and love everybody else, and know that we're all doing our best. And therapy is, I think, a great way to break through those walls and get through the ego, because we don't even realize of our ego wrong in our life, because we don't even know what ego is. And so it's been life-changing. And I can't stop talking about it. I think it's the most important thing we need to talk about. I genuinely believe that every other issue in the world stems from, if you root it all back, it leads back to a broken heart or a broken mind in an individual or individuals. And if we can fix everyone's heart and mind, if we can mend heal all that trauma, then all the other problems, like war, they go away, because we're not afraid of everybody in the same way anymore. We're not afraid of this people group or that people group or whatever it is. We can see each other as humans again. Anyway, I'll get off the soapbox now. But anyway, that's
preach.
No,
brother,
man,
preach.
totally.
Preach.
Yeah, I was recently diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. Because my life was just roller coaster, up and down. And so, like, being able to be like, oh, it's because of something my mom did when I was younger or something like that, you know, and not blaming yourself. It's so important.
Yeah. But acknowledging, still not blaming yourself, but still acknowledging that, oh, I've got a flat tire. I've got a tooth that needs a root canal. It's the same thing. We got to take the stigma off of mental health and treat it in the same way that we treat all other health or all other issues. It's like, oh,
totally agree.
That's so true. That's so true. And Dan, your post about it was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing it. The other thing is, you're right, Zach, when you share, you save the world, because people go, oh, I'm not alone. You realize that other people struggle with the same things that you do, and you're not afraid to talk about it. It really is helpful, because people feel less alone with their struggles.
100%.
Yeah. Have you picked up meditation?
What's that, Greg?
Have you started to meditate?
Are you talking to me?
Everybody.
Oh, yeah. I there's this really cool app that somebody turned me on to called One Giant Mind, and it's very helpful for people who have never meditated before, and it kind of walks you through. I had meditated prior to that, but I had been out of practice for a minute, and it was nice to just kind of like, it ramps you up into what you want to be doing, which is about 20 minutes twice a day. That's like the kind of typical recommended if you're wanting to be on that level. And it takes you at 5 minutes and then 7 minutes, and kind of gets you into it, and it walks you through it. And I've found that to be very helpful.
It's medicine. Meditation
I
is
bet
medicine.
I bet Dan gets to meditate with that pig. I bet that's good therapy.
That's the other thing. Being around animals is a meditation in itself.
Sure.
Yeah. It saved me for sure, being around the animals.
They're
I remember,
the pure ones.
Yeah, when filming the show, and the beginning of every episode, I would always mention how the animals saved me, and it's so true. It's the world's an ecosystem, just like the trees are alive and whatnot, and we all benefit from each other. Yeah. And so, this is Big Boy Jasper.
Hi, Jasper.
You sleeping?
One of the best things about animals, and all of them have all the greatest qualities in the universe. Innocence, playfulness, compassion, patience, all these things, but they are pure presence, and that's really what happens when you're meditating. But they naturally are just eternally meditators. They're pure presence. Have at that. Oh my God.
So sweet.
Yeah, he's great.
What is that?
Some animals are kind of dickheads. Have you?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Who's the biggest, Dan? Who's the biggest dickhead on the barn?
One of the
well, definitely roosters.
And they also just go kill things just to kill them, and like go slap seals like 20 feet in the air just to
punt them around in the ocean. Orcas can be real dicks.
Oh, orcas. Okay.
Okay,
Orcas, okay.
the majority of animals are the pure ones.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Well,
Dan.
if they're dick, just don't go near them, because
Yeah.
then
They're
they'll
good
have
with
that.
humans.
Dan, do you have any good stories of like an animal that was a dick or someone that was like shy or mistreated and then they came to you and their personality kind of turned around?
Yeah, Buttercup was a cow we got. They actually filmed it in the show too. But she was raised on a farm that this woman would have huge parties and fireworks and would actually ride these cows in parades. And so this cow got so scared. And I remember going to meet the cow for the first time, and it's like, this cow's going to kill you, Dan. This cow's going to kill you. I went up to the cow, and I was just like, hopefully this cow understands I have a big heart. You know, when we brought her back to the farm, my dad worked with her for about a month. And when we released her to be with other cows, she grew into her own personality and spirit. And so now she loves being around people, and most importantly, around her friends. They're social animals. You know, they don't want to be alone.
We all are. That's why it's so important to have community.
My God, Dan, you're such a hero. Guys, I hope you're loving these stories. Please donate on the super chat if you can. Every little bit helps to feed these animals, take care of their vet bills. We got some more pigs over there. Who's that?
Yeah, this is our pig barn. So I don't know who he is because he's not up right now. So I can't tell you if you're a girl or boy.
Oh, he's so cute.
But so that's what happened. We rescued 2 pregnant female pigs from a cruelty case in North Carolina. And if y'all don't know, pigs give birth to look, she's building up her nest right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Annette, by the way. She gave birth. I was a midwife for her, so she gave birth to 14 piglets.
What? 14?
Yeah, 14. And then Kim, the other mother, gave birth to 13, I believe, and she didn't want me to be around at all. So it was really funny. So she actually bit me. That hurt. But I was like, I've been a midwife before. And she's like, don't be near me when I'm giving birth. I'm like, okay. So
Are you going to keep all the piglets?
I was able to rehome 4 of them actually to a sanctuary right outside Austin, Texas, called Rescued Farm Animal Sanctuary. And they actually named them after the Beatles. But then we kept the rest. So we got 32 full-size pigs in this barn. This barn's the first new barn on the property. So
wow.
They have 8 acres to roam around and be free, but right now it's just cold.
I have a question. Do you guys, when you take in different animals, is it common practice to do spay and neutering like you would with cats and dogs?
Heck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Heck yeah, dude.
Well, we don't want to procreate, man.
Population, bro. I don't know how you're doing it.
Yeah. Honestly, like I remember the staff were really disappointed in me when I brought in those 2 females. I'm like, dude, I can't leave them on that farm because it was like the sheriff was out there. 2 dogs died on that property. It was terrible. But the pigs were able to escape and eat through garbage and stuff. It was pretty gnarly. But yeah, it was crazy. North Carolina heat, man. It's high.
Oh, I want that pig.
Oh man,
Sweet.
cute.
They're so sweet.
Sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
Sometimes. Well, maybe not the one that bit you. My gosh.
Yeah, they get mouthy. But I mean, they feel with their mouths just like other animals would feel with their mouths. But
Aww.
they're highly social.
Are the babies bigger now, or are they little babies?
This is one of the babies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here's another one. Yeah. Fiona.
That's why like dickheads in the world shouldn't buy little pigs thinking, oh, I could keep it in my house. Like
There's no such thing as a tiny pig.
Right.
Even a potbelly pig there's no such thing as a teacup pig. It's a marketing scheme. And it's terrible because that's the number one thing I get a phone call about is potbelly pigs. And I have to say no to animals all the time, every day.
That must be hard.
Because because we don't want to be part of the problem and be like a hoarding case either. So we want the quality of life for the pigs and all the animals here is super important to us. So yeah. I think one of someone's in here.
Amazing.
Yo,
Hey.
I got a boogie. I got a bunch
Zach,
out.
Okay.
Zach, thank you so much
Yes,
for
Zach, we
coming
love
on
you.
and surprising Dan, and happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Tara, for reaching out and asking me. I'm honored. And as a present, Dan, hope we get to meet in person someday. Greg,
Yes.
Tara, sending you so much love. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all.
Bye, brother.
Bye, Zach.
Peace.
Wasn't that a good treat, Dan?
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Don't we have some
Sorry,
cosplayers
it's-
coming on too?
Well, when we open up this party in 3 minutes, there'll be some cosplayers and some fans. Dan, you're welcome to hang out. I don't want you to go anywhere, but I can stay on the Zoom for like 10 hours. Just check in for donations, guys. If you can donate, drop it into
Yes, thank you,
the
everyone.
super chat, and we'll give you some fun shout outs.
Okay, is there more piggies? Who are we
Yeah,
looking
well, Maddie, say hi.
Hi, Maddie.
They're
Who's
about to
Maddie?
feed the animals. Maddie's one of our great facilities people / animal lover / garden program genius.
Is she
she's
a
dope.
Teen Titans fan at all?
Have you heard of Teen Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was born in the 90s.
She's like, I was born in the 90s.
Well, tell her to come say hi to Beast Boy and Raven.
Say hi to Beast Boy and Raven.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. She's like, hello.
that's what's
But she
up.
definitely recognized your names.
Aw.
Hi.
Hello.
Yo, yo,
Hi,
yo.
hi.
How
Are
are
these people?
you?
Who are you?
They're the voice actors for Teen Titans.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
did you
will.
ever watch that?
No, but I know the show.
Aw.
Okay.
I grew up on a farm. I didn't have a TV, so it's not you,
Okay.
it's me.
Okay, you didn't have a TV. That's a good excuse. Yeah.
That is-
Solid.
You
that
get
is
a,
good
you get a
excuse.
pass.
Yeah.
That is a
Me,
good
on the other hand. Come
How
on,
many
Dan.
people do you have working there? And again, this
So-
goes back into donations and why we need to help out Dan.
Yeah.
To keep these animals
So
alive.
we have a volunteer program, and then we also have an internship program. But then we also have full-time staff members. There's always 3 to 4 people working at a time, and so like right now they're all getting their hay and their food. So
Amazing. Hi guys. Oh,
Babies, I want to go there and play.
I know we have to go there. We have to go there.
yeah,
I think
it's
has
really
to.
cool. Oh, and then there's Little Dude. So Little Dude's definitely a character in the book. He has such a unique face. Here, Little Dude, say hi.
Oh my gosh, look at that face.
He's got that little
Oh, that
bottom
looks like Wingman.
He looks like he's smiling.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, he's so cute. He does. He looks like he's smiling. Oh,
Little dude, hi little dude.
oh, little dude.
Not so little anymore, but yeah. Actually, yeah, that's his name because the internet was like, you have to name him Little Dude. I'm like, okay,
Aw.
Little Dude it is.
Oh, I love
So-
that so much. So cute.
Yeah. And then they get all this entire space to roam around and be.
I mean, this is amazing. How many acres is the farm? It's insane.
We have 70 acres.
Greg, you
So-
understand we need to buy a place with 70 acres.
Yeah,
You
there's no
understand
question. There's no question.
that. I mean, what a beautiful, you really do. You have the dream life. I'm sure people tell you all the time, like that's their dream life is to be able to.
Yeah. It's, I'm super thankful, like following, I always tell people like, follow what your heart is feeling. And, I'll keep saying it, like the stars aligned. Things just kept happening because I was trying to do the right thing and do what was better for the earth and for the animals. And here we are today.
Amazing.
So-
It really is better for the earth. People don't understand that. If everybody went vegan, what amazing things it would do for our environment.